Hey there, my name's Dave, Dave Melville, Kaikoura Dave Melville's YouTube channel. Today we're just going to go on about just some real basics about surfboards. This is my small wave surfboard. See here we've got the dimensions 6'4", 19.5, 2.5. This is quite a lot of volume for a small surfboard, and just really good for nice and maneuverable. Over here you can see I've got my big wave surfboard. This is, see, I drew a cool picture on it, Samurai Jack. Yeah, mean as. This one here you can see it's 6'8" by 19 by 2.5. It's really quite big and just real buoyant. It's lots of carry through. Good for catching on the bigger waves, like overhead plus. But I don't like to surf too big waves. Too big, get your arms and legs pulled off. So yeah. And just surfboard, just basic surfboards for beginners. This is, you've got your 3 fins. It's a thruster setup, which is pretty common these days, and the leg rope tied to the back of the surfboard saves you a lot of paddling. Like every time you lose your weight, lose your surfboard, it's not good. You've got to go, takes it all the way to the beach. You can just apply that to your leg like that. That's pretty much that. That's the gist of it. Yeah. So yeah, so basics, just real basics, beginning to surf. Like, it's always real good to practice on the land first before you go out to the water. Like, do your stretches and just practice your pop-up, which is really basic surfing, is to pop up to your feet. I like to get my board bag, practice on like that. So just imagine that I'm out surfing away, paddling away, and then you see the wave, so you start paddling faster. Oh, here comes the wave, and just a quick pop up. I'll do that again. So we just normally pays to do about 10 before you go out for a surf. So just paddling along, coming, paddling, whoa, pop up. Whoa. And that is your basics pop up when you catch a wave. So surfing, a lot to do with surfing is being in the right place at the right time. If only we could all be there, the right place at the right time. When you're out in the water, you've got to try and be where the breaking wave is. That is the most exciting bit. It's about catching a wave is quite tricky because you've got to be at the right place at the right time. And it's about the steepness of the wave. If the wave, because with gravity pushing you down like that, so if it's not steep enough, you're not going to catch the wave. But when it gets steeper, gravity will just push you down and you'll take off. And that is when you get to do your pop-up and try and get to your feet after you've caught the wave. Surfing is very exhilarating. As soon as when you're paddling for a wave and it's steep enough for you to catch, it will catch you. And it just gives you such a sensation in your chest that is really, it could be described as scary. It's definitely make you want to pull back. It'd be your natural instinct to want to pull back on a wave. So there's lots of, this is just basic, real basic surfing stuff. So I guess like a duck to water, you just got to jump in and do it. Like swimmers can't learn how to swim without swimming. So I guess we better go for a surf. Let's go for a surf. I'll chuck the surfboard in the car and cruise on out. here we are at the graveyards. It's a great place for beginners. There's the middle of the day, it's onshore. Lots of people normally go surfing in the morning or in the evening when the wind's better. Here we are right in the middle of the day. We've got an onshore wind and the surf is very small. Once again, great for beginners. This is a good place to come if you're a beginner learning how to surf from beginning to intermediate. It's really good. Yeah. Okay, so it's nice and full today, so it's safe as, you've got no worries, anyone can sort of do this. But when the surf gets bigger, it's more challenging, yeah, and just really scary, so just stick to the small stuff and you can't go wrong. So yeah, it's just a nice small day out at the graveyards there. Nice small waves, just perfect for beginners. This is what you want it to look like when you go for a surf, when you're a beginner. And just paddling's all practice. You just got to, like I was saying earlier, you don't swim without like jumping in the water. You've just got to jump in the water and do it. Yeah, we see the white water, it's quite turbulent. See these dolphins out the back, quite turbulent. But yeah, as you can see, because it's so small, I can just push my surfboard under the wave and lift my head out over it. Boom, that sort of rocked me a wee bit. Whoa, little waves, quite powerful. And that was actually a bit of a set. So it's all about looking at the ocean and just seeing like lulls and sets. So when you paddle out, you try and find a lull and just paddle out during the lull. The trick is not to go too far out because you need the breaking wave to take off on it, like I was saying earlier. You need a steep wave to paddle into, so the gravity will push you down the wave. The wave will actually catch you. Surfing is it's about waiting, just waiting for the right wave for you. People catch lots of waves in a surf and just spend hours out in the water, patiently waiting, catch wave, and then patiently wait for the old set and lulls. And sitting on your surfboard is just a good idea. You can sit there and you're higher elevated above the water and you can see further out the back, see if there's any sets you want to, the waves are coming, where they're going to come. You might need to paddle over to the wave, it might be a bit to the side so you paddle over. This is a perfect example of a lull, looking good. I almost wanted that wave, but nah, it didn't quite. It was just a little bit small, wasn't quite going to break. This looks like a good wave coming. You can see it's sort of building up in front of me. I want that one, looking at it. Yeah, so it's looking steep enough. You need it to be steep enough so it's about to break so you can catch the wave. Paddle, paddle hard. Hop up, bottom turn. You have a nice successful wave ridden. As we can see, there's a bit of a wave over here, but I've got to paddle over across to get to the closest peak. And there we go, just a nice little wee wave. Not much happening there. For a beginner, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's so good.
Pretty good?
Yep.
So this is a video for someone who's never surfed before. If you want to give it a go, just give it a go. Don't worry about what people say. It's not about this, it's not about that. Just get out there and have fun.